Guidance protocol. Their eyes having long since atrophied. These creatures rely on their sense of smell to hunt. Their digestive system has also deteriorated, forcing them to ingest rocks to break down food and absorb nutrients. Referred to as the undertakers of the desert, these fiends subsist almost exclusively on carrion. Extreme hunger, however, can drive them to attack living prey. The gold saucer has led to a steady increase in foot traffic, and, as you might imagine, a corresponding increase in landworm-related deaths. To protect these travelers, we must understand what makes this variant tick. Updating Phoenix Intel. Rare landworm variant identified. Commencing. Guidance protocol. Their eyes having long since atrophied. These creatures rely on their sense of smell to hunt.
Come on.
Their digestive also deteriorated, forcing them to ingest rocks to break down food.
Allow me.
gold saucer has led to a steady increase in foot traffic, and, as you might imagine, a corresponding increase in landworm-related deaths. To protect these travelers, we must understand what makes this variant tick. Currently gathering combat gear on target. Battle objective completed. I knew you had it in you. Way to go!
Don't hold back.
Hold on to your echoes!
Five-star performance. They're nothing. On it.
Try using it.
Time to celebrate. That's never in doubt.
cloud. I've detected proto-relic signals emanating from nearby modular reactor. I'm sending you its location. It would likely be investigated.
Uh-oh. Sandstorm must have kicked up or something.
Yeah.
We're in monster.
Your territory now.
Rare sand spitter variant detected. Commencing guidance protocol. The dune-dwelling sand spitter subsists on a diet of desert insects, which it ingests along with a heaping helping of crick and rock. Note that it doesn't immediately regurgitate this excess. The creature holds it in reserve as a weapon to fell more prey. Such evolutionary adaptations are simply part of the course of the scalar process. Analysis of this variant will offer a greater insight into life in the desert. Your assistance is much appreciated. Wow! What a fight! You got this under control!
Allow me.
Now that's the spirit!
Deal with that.
I'll fight tooth and claw for you!
That's eliminated. Next time, see if you can clear all the objectives too.
That was very impressive work, Cloud. Using the data from your battles, I've devised a new trial for the simulator.
Which I supervised.
I think you'll find it to be a most fascinating scenario, so please do give it a try.
variant detected. Commencing guidance protocol. The dune-dwelling sand spitter subsists on a diet of desert insects, which it ingests along with a heaping helping of grit and rock. Note that it doesn't immediately regurgitate its excrement. The creature holds it in reserve as a weapon to fell more prey. Such evolutionary adaptations are simply par for the course of this arid biome. Analysis of this variant will offer us greater insight into life in the desert. Your assistance is much appreciated.
Let's do this. You
I
have your
know you
chance.
can do this. Come on! Keep it up! No speed! Well fine. Though perhaps you can polish up those objectives next time? Rare sand spitter variant detected. Commencing guidance protocol. The dune-dwelling sand spitter subsists on a diet of desert insects, which it ingests along with a heaping helping of grit and rock. Note that it doesn't immediately regurgitate its excrement. The creature holds it in reserve as a weapon to fell more prey.
It's on now.
Such evolutionary adaptations are simply par for the course of this arid biome. Analysis of this variant will offer us greater insight into life in the desert. Your assistance is much appreciated. I believe in you!
Not good enough.
Excellent work completing our combat objectives. Though I suspect it wasn't much of a challenge.
This must be the sandstorm.
And lo, whither should it lead me but these sweltering sands?
What is this thing?
No way.
What misfortune for you to venture so far for treasure already claimed. You would do well to leave, that I may collect what is by rights mine!
You think the proto-relic is yours?
Proto what now? Relic, you say? Ah, a ridiculous name, unworthy of my treasure. What you knaves covet is none other than a prize in my resplendent arsenal. Get... Uh-oh. Oh. This one! I can hold it no longer! Oh no, down I go!
So what was that?
Oh, thank goodness I finally got through. Are you alright?
I'm fine. But what the hell was that just now?
I'm investigating the matter as we speak. In my initial analysis of the sand entity, I detected a proto-relic-like signal. I'm unsure how they're connected, but I fear we might be after the same thing.
Of course we are.
There's no telling where it might appear next. Please, be careful. The signal is growing stronger. Perhaps there is a proto-relic in the nearby reactor.
You mean that thing?
It's been altered, though it doesn't appear these modifications were made by Shinra. Whoever's responsible may be waiting within. Proceed with caution.
Some sort of monster's den. A fortress, if you will.
Whatever it is, I don't think we can get inside.
Whoa.
Commencing scan. I believe I have a match. The symbols resemble those found in the Book of Kings, an ancient tome. Allow me to translate. Interesting. Well then, in order to unlock this door, you'll need to locate a cactuar rock hidden somewhere in the desert.
What kind of rock?
A mineral deposit named for its distinct cactuar shape. Now that Cloud has made contact with this door, the rock we seek should be marked by a green glow. By the way, do you happen to see a cactuar-shaped statue anywhere nearby?
Oh!
That's it! That statue should guide you to the rock I spoke of, which in turn will serve as the key to the door.
So we must prove ourselves worthy.
I know you can do it.
tower, I don't know what is.
Keep up! Let me out! You wanna take for mercy? Oh, you're gonna feel that! Keep up! Let me out! Yes, let's keep it up! Take this!
Look.
Sounds like he's still looking for the proto-relic.
We better find it first.
Another modular reactor, but I'm not getting a signal here. We should prioritize locating the Cactuar rock for Reactor 1.
Better not let your guard down.
Rare Spearhawk variant identified. Commencing guidance protocol. Look closely. What appears to be a beak at first blush is in fact a sharp helix-shaped bone protruding from the forehead. It's not for Oh, while most predatory birds use their talons to hunt, the spearhawk uses its horn with one clean thrust. Then slice and dice it with ease. Careful now. Your one will face all objectives completed. We've accrued a lot of great data, thanks to you. Cloud, I've analyzed the data from your latest bout and graded your performance. You've earned a 10 out of 10.
Cloud, apologies. Mai is speaking out of turn. Pay her no mind.
You get a 3 out of 10.
What? Those sound like questionable metrics. Never mind. We'll discuss this later. Cloud, I've come up with a new combat trial for you. Why not give it a go?
That
One
way.
step at a time.
My power, it wanes!
What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything.
Oh man, that was hilarious! Hey, you think there are any more of these amazing rocks out there?
Your pliability is most impressive.
Whatever. Let's go.
Oh, they're adorable! But what are they saying? You know?
To them, the proto-relic is the treasure of the sands, it seems, which they have kept safe for generations. Moreover, they are duty-bound to ensure its safety until its rightful owner comes to claim it.
Wonder who that is.
For all we know, it could simply be a myth.
You're saying these guys have their own fairy tales? Sounds pretty silly to me.
Hang on a sec. Who are you calling a fairy? Whoa! No need for all that. Name's G, Kid G. Descended from a long line of goblins. I look after these cactuars. It's a duty passed down to me from my forebears.
Wait, you can talk?
Speech ain't that hard, lady. Where there's a will, there's a way. Given your present company, I'm shocked you haven't shaken that preconception.
He does have a point.
Quote Cactuar scripture, the Book of Kings. Unto those who seek the treasure of these sands, a trial shall be given. If you think you've got what it takes to be the treasure's rightful owner, you're gonna have to prove it first.
Where'd they all come from?
And now your trial. Take down the cactuars within the time allotted. If you can. Oh, it looks like we have ourselves a volunteer.
Who? Me?
Gotta say, I'm impressed.
You gonna hand over the proto relic then?
Never heard anyone call it that before. But I'm a goblin of my word. So here. And so, as promised, your piece of the prize.
Piece? We want the whole thing, Shrimp!
Then you're gonna need to go around and gather up the other bits. Put it together yourself.
Right. So what you're saying is...
That more trials await. And that yours truly will be your guide. See you next time.
What an unexpected and exhilarating turn of events! An ancient treasure guarded by an army of cactuars and a goblin! Not to mention the mysterious giant of the sands and the Book of Kings! Huh. Increase in body temperature detected. I believe I'm rather excited. I've already picked up another signal from the proto-relic, or rather, the treasure of the sands. Head for modular reactor 2.
Say, how many of these mini reactors are there anyway?
Several. These modular Mako reactors were erected throughout the desert as a means of generating and supplying power to the Gold Saucer. To avoid accelerating the desertification of the region, the reactors are periodically cycled between active and dormant states.
Who would have thought all that glitz and glamour came at such a high cost?
In any case, the reactors have been ingeniously repurposed by the cactuars, and within these fortresses, they may secure their treasure. I honestly doubt Shinra could produce anything half as resilient as this combination of sand and cactuar nectar.